practice of awarding honorary degrees is a custom that can be traced back to the beginnings of academic institutions. It is the highest honor that an academic institution can bestow. The California State University system awarded its first honorary degree to then President John F. Kennedy in 1963 in San Diego, California. California State University San Marcos awarded its first honorary doctorate to Ms. Jean Kellogg at its 1999 ceremonies. I would like to ask President Haynes to return to the podium to preside over this very special honor.
It is my distinct pleasure to introduce our candidates for the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, Esther and Jan Stearns. I ask Esther and Jan to please come to the podium and for Trustee McGrory to assist in this ceremony.
President Haynes, I present to you Esther and Jan Stearns, candidates for the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters. I will now read the citation from the Board of Trustees of the California State University. Esther and Jan Stearns have long been committed to advancing the quality of life of all individuals while holding dear the values of inclusion, educational access, and social justice. Esther Stearns is a former Chief Executive Officer of Nestwise LLC and was President and Chief Operating Officer of LPL Investment Holdings, the largest independent broker-dealer in the country. Jan Stearns manages the day-to-day activities of their family, which includes their adopted foster children and their foundation. She also takes time to mentor students. The Stearns first became aware of California State University San Marcos's work with former foster youth in 2008 from a newspaper article about ACE Scholar Services, the university's innovative program that addresses the low educational attainment rate of foster youth by meeting their unique needs. After meeting ACE staff and students, Jan and Esther knew that they wanted to get involved with the program. In 2014, they donated $1 million in support of ACE. In recognition of their generosity, the university named the program's renovated space the Jan and Esther Stearns Center for ACE Scholars. The Stearns take pride in knowing students who lack resources are able to successfully enter and graduate from college through their philanthropic support of ACE. Esther, who also served as Vice Chair of California State University San Marcos's Foundation Board, and Jan continue to advocate strongly on behalf of California State University San Marcos for access to higher education and its impact on the quality of life for former foster youth. While living in San Diego, Esther and Jan were active at the Good Samaritan Episcopal Church, where Jan served on the board as well as several subcommittees. Additionally, they both actively served in leadership roles at the Children's School, a progressive school in La Jolla. Since relocating to San Francisco, Esther and Jan helped design, implement, and co-found the BRAID Mission Program, which works to build community around foster youth in the Bay Area. They've also been active sponsors of the Foster Youth Museum exhibition at Grace Cathedral in San Francisco. Throughout California, Esther and Jan have helped foster youth realize their dream of attending college. They continue to provide the great equalizer, access to higher education, to those who do not have a voice heard. And in recognition of their outstanding accomplishments, the Board of Trustees of the California State University and California State University San Marcos are proud to confer upon Esther and Jan Stearns the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the California State University and California State University San Marcos, I confer upon Jan and Esther Stearns the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters with all the privileges and responsibilities it brings. Congratulations, Doctors Jan and Esther Stearns.
Thank you very much. Jan and I have the deepest respect for Cal State San Marcos and all of its graduates. This is, in fact, a very great honor and a proud moment for us. So again, thank you very much.